Let's talk about a man who shows us what it means to lay down doubt. I have a question. Was Thomas faithless or full of faith? Commonly known as Doubting Thomas, this disciple of Jesus is often knocked for his questions and not respected for his faith. I mean, yes, he doubted the news of Jesus' resurrection, but his doubt had a purpose. He wanted to know, to see, and experience the truth of Jesus' resurrection. Here's the key. Thomas didn't idolize his doubt. When approached by Jesus to believe in his resurrection, Thomas gladly believed. Doubt was not his way of life. While he had uneasy questions and feelings that needed to be answered, he honestly made them known. But when his questions were answered, he laid his doubt to rest and joyfully embraced the truth of Jesus' resurrection. You see, there's nothing wrong with having feelings of doubt, but there is something wrong with living in our feelings of doubt. Notice Jesus' words to Thomas in John chapter 20, verse 27. Jesus says to Thomas, "Don't be faithless any longer. Believe." Jesus desires for us to be people of faith, to identify with faith and belief, not to identify with doubt. This was Jesus' challenge to Thomas, who could easily begin to identify with his feelings and questions of doubt. Believe. Be a person of belief, Thomas, not a person of doubt. And this same invitation is extended to us today in whatever situations may cause us to identify with our questions and doubts. Jesus tells us to look at the evidence of what he has done for us, the reality of his work in our lives, saving us, forgiving us, changing us, the same way he told Thomas to look at his nail-scarred hands and his pierced side. Jesus wants us to focus on the reality of his work, not the shifting shadows of doubt. So let's pray and ask God to help you with your questions and doubts and remind you of his real work in your life.